Today.
Welcome back, whoever's listening. Nobody's listening, to be honest, but we do this for ourselves because it's fun. Because what else are we gonna do in this day and age with all this tech? Be depressed. I saw this video of these kids, like quote unquote, playing outside the other day. This lady was videoing her neighbor's kids, and they were just like in the yard with nothing, like doing weird dances and I don't know. She was like, these kids don't know how to play. I don't think anybody taught these kids how to play.
Were they doing like TikTok dances?
Like one kid was doing a TikTok dance, and then this other kid was like, I don't know, he was like just like poking a tree or something. Like they were so bored out of their minds, they didn't understand they're like go outside and play, and they're like, what do we do? It's fucking, I don't know. People know, if anybody's listening, you know the video I'm talking about. Like kids don't know how to play nowadays. It's a problem, but.
Yeah.
There are more important things to talk about.
Kids are too busy shooting people in the streets.
Yeah, some kids are murdering CEOs, and then we should maybe talk about that because I don't know, the pictures. It doesn't. When I first saw the guy they arrested, I was like, I don't know if this. It kind of seems convenient, right? If we know anything about the government, they like to weave a story, And,
Totally. I mean, I think the not guilty plea is very good, but I don't know, some of the perp walk stuff and some of the stuff he was yelling, it seems like he may have a motive. He may be the guy, but some of the photo references have also been kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. When I first saw the picture of him in I don't know what the story was or what they said it was, but it was like some dude, like the first image of his face smiling. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of a blurry picture, like it was pixelated. You couldn't really...
Like from the hostel or whatever?
Yeah, well, like I wanted to say a hotel or wherever he was checked in at, because like he went to Starbucks and then he got caught at McDonald's, so... Mm-hmm. Wherever he was first, I guess, because apparently like a lady was like, take off your mask or pull down your mask and see your face.
I think that smiling one was for a hostel or whatever. He used like a fake ID. Yeah, which I think that they said that they found a fake ID, the one that was used at the hostel,
right,
on him.
It would be interesting.
Pretty damning, but
it'd be interesting if you, because like the way when I saw the video of the dude getting killed, and like I kind of had to dig for it because I wanted to see like the whole thing, and the news networks like they cut it right as the bullet gets fired.
You just go to Twitter or X. I mean.
X, yeah, right. I don't know if that's where I ended up. I probably was. Eventually, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to X, where the town square, where everybody can figure out the truth. And yeah, so I watched the video, and I was like, so I was gonna make the point that if you took his body language and how, I don't know, because they make the argument that the killer, like the assassin, the quote unquote, like, yeah. Or maybe not body language, but like how he carried himself as he carried out the hit. Mm-hmm. It seemed, he didn't seem like he was shaken, and when the gun misfired or whatever, he seemed calm. Like I don't know, the person who committed the murder, like with the video of it, they seemed maybe more skilled, or like I don't know. It'd be interesting if you took Luigi Mangione. Like if there was video of him walking around. I mean, I don't know. He did have good posture. It's hard to tell, like with the backpack on and the sweatshirt and stuff. But I'm like, if you had like a side by side,
maybe like someone with more experience or someone who's maybe committing a crime of passion wouldn't be so calm.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it as like comparisons. If they, he did look like a similar build compared to the person they arrested, and then. Like the set, because if it's two different people, right? Like you got to get someone who looks the part, and like people's posture and how they. I mean, he's young to be killing CEOs, is my point. Like he seemed pretty calculated, and then I don't know though. It's like with all the misinformation and disinformation, I'm skeptical of everything, and I don't believe anybody. So I'm just entertaining ideas because that's what I do on this place of insanity. This outlet of ego. Whatever the fuck I'm doing here. Whatever I'm trying to do. Whatever's happening. So life, as we call it.
Yeah.
And death, murder. I don't know. It's interesting. Like,
well, it's been weird how this is like totally blown up into like a
Right, it's to
popularity
distract you
thing.
from the wars that are going on, from other murders and acquisitions of power, and Biden pardoning 8,000. I don't even know what the number is now. He's like 10,000. He's like making records. It's like, how many pardons can I get before I fall off a bike again or some shit? Like, dude, if anyone were to get unalived, you know, we already said assassinated and killed. I mean, I'm not making. We're not. Whoever is in charge of this show is not making any money off of this, no matter what. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think anybody should get assassinated, but I think Trump. I haven't always been a Republican. Like, I know people close to me who are diehard Republicans, no matter how many planes are flying into buildings and shit. But they're, you know, people. There's just it's no secret, or it's not a new idea that like the tables have kind of changed, and the Democrats are not as democratic as they used to be, and there's like more war and power hungry and want to censor your freedom of speech and limit your rights and everything, control you more. They're turning into China. The Democrats have been bought by China, and so we just got the rich people who still believe in freedom and the American dream and owning businesses or whatever. And I'm talking out of school because I'm an insane person. I just make up shit, but they care about this country, the Republicans, and they want, you know, they still believe in America, but the fucking Democrats who've been bought by the bigger whoever, I don't even know what's going on, but like, who knows? Like, this is biblical. I started reading the fucking Bible again. I was like, Lord save me. Before this whole earth explodes, hopefully an alien angel will come down and swoop me up into their spaceship, because I don't know what the fuck's going on, anybody. Somebody tell me the truth. But yeah, anyways, how's your day going? Are you nervous? Oh, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. You're going to be up there with the aliens. Are you, okay, this is actually great.
Talking about flying
Drones over New Jersey,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Are you scared of fucking flying with aliens in the sky? When I get off flights, I always ask, like, the pilot, I swear to God, because, like, why is the pilot there? Just to, like, for his ego, who's like, well, everybody's getting off the flight, the pilot's standing there, like, thank you for, I'm a great, like, wasn't that a smooth ride? Aren't you, like, have a great day? I'm amazing. We got here right on fucking time. When I get off the flight, I look at the pilot and I'm like, you see any UFOs up there? And he gives me this look, or she or whoever, like, the flight attendant, she's like, or in this one occasion, she's like, none that he can tell you about. And the pilot gave me this look like, if you only fucking knew all the shit that goes on up there, you'd freak the fuck out, man. So that's just my view, my paranoid, schizophrenic, borderline personality disorder, bipolar, OCD view.
Just a bunch of UFOs and alien activity.
I don't really know what's going on. I kind of have to pee, but are you scared of flying? I'm terrified of flying. I always have to get drunk at the airport because I'm like, what a way to die. It's not so instant. You're like falling from the sky. I'd be like, my fucking heart, I'd have a heart attack and be like, fuck, I hope you don't crash. I love you, buddy. I love you. I'll pray for you. But I mean,
the best send off I've ever gotten.
Air travel is pretty, like, from where you're flying. Well, I don't know. From where you're flying from, probably okay.
I got a couple different planes.
That's maybe the second plane.
A few.
But anyways, I think about this shit all the time, and it's
I totally get it. It's hard to not be in a metal bus in the sky and be like, what if the whole thing just fucking exploded or whatever?
Right.
There's not a whole lot you can do, so it's like, you're just kind of in for the ride, so to speak. It's like taking a hard drug. You just can't like back out once you're there. It's just like you gotta trust and hope that everything goes as planned.
That's why I like taking the hard drug of alcohol when I'm up there, because when I'm drunk, I kind of feel like, fuck it. Everything's like, fuck it. When you're drunk, it's like, this is fun. I don't know. When I was a kid and we flew to like Disney World, I think, there was really bad turbulence, and I was sitting next to my mom, and she was freaking the fuck out. She was like squeezing my hand really tight. So like her wedding ring was like imprinting into my hand or whatever. And I was sitting there laughing.
She absolutely would be the one to do that.
I was laughing. I did like the what is it?
The Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity.
The north, south, east, west thing. And I was, and this dude
Cross
on the
your heart, hope to die.
Yeah, this dude on the flight was looking at me and he laughed, but my mom was like freaking out. She could not. Because when you're a kid or you're young and naive and in denial about death, you feel immortal and you can do anything, and you're like, fuck it, this is fun.
Yeah.
Overdosing's fun.
No, but my first flight was crazy. I felt like I distracted myself trying to like get a bunch of pictures and like videos of it to remember it by. But like it takes off and you're in the air and then the ground just gets further and further away and you're like, "Oh, this is actually terrifying."
Yeah,
And then coming in for landing the first time and fucking jolts you back and forth as you land and you're like, "What the fuck?"
not having control, scary concept.
Oh yeah. I guess that's why pilots get the big bucks or bigger bucks than a lot of people, I guess. But yeah, a lot of it is also dependent on the people who build the planes and maintain them, and it's like, yeah, I guess just a whole network of trust, which is kind of like really cool when you think about it that way, but also very frightening because you also remember that people don't give a shit a lot of the times. And
Yeah, I prefer my pilot to be on cocaine and like hungover from sleeping with the
Adderall,
stewardess
fucking-
the night before, because what can't Denzel do? And if you're gonna be inverted, if you're gonna be fucking inverted with what the jack screw, like stable flight impossible. What did that bitch say? I forget her name. She's a good actress. But it's like making at the end when he like can't take it, when he's finally at the judgment time and he's like, I can't fucking lie anymore. She's like, that flight, you were fucked. Nobody could land it. And he's like, yeah.
Wasn't
That
he
was
just
some
like,
good uncut Colombian coke that day. It was,
what?
because the coke helped him figure out how to fly inverted.
I thought he was just drunk.
That too, he was a little hungover. I
Oh
don't know.
shit.
Well, he was drunk at the hearing, but I was talking about the flight itself.
The flight itself, he was on coke. That's fucking crazy. I feel like I watched that movie, but then
It's
again,
a
I don't
great
remember
movie.
the coke.
It has 2 directors, and I think that was a good decision.
2 directors. Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been fun.
It's an interesting interview. I forget. It was a long time ago when I watched it, but man, I should have eaten something. I got all this anxious caffeine energy on empty stomach, but it's all good. Plowing through.
At least you got a little bit of your water left.
Yeah, we're good. But anyways, movies are fun.
Yeah.
Flying is fun.
It's something.
There was a post or some shit that I saw where the plane, like the passenger part of the plane was detachable and equipped with parachutes. So that in the case of like a fatal catastrophe, it could be like an ejector seat for the whole, like, like the wings and the engines would like fuck off, and then the people would float down to safety.
Oh, yeah.
With some big ass parachutes.
That'd be sick.
The government likes to profit off of death, so that probably never came into existence to save people from dying. I've seen so many, like there was a plane possibly, like Azerbaijan plane possibly mistaken and shot down recently. I forget over where. It was like Russian shot him down or some shit. I can't remember, but good luck flying later, buddy. I would drink. You want a drink? You want a shot? Start drinking now, bud. I'm driving you to the airport.
Yeah, I might.
You don't have any much of a chaser, and we can cut this off at any time because nobody's fucking listening anyway. Actually, I don't know. There's a few views. No comments yet. We need some comments. Then we'll know, like, this dude is on this.
Someone's raw, unfiltered opinion.
Yeah, of how insane I am, but whatever. I really got pissed. I guess we can pause it too if you want.